welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with naked truths and well-dressed lies. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a presenter and author of The Thursday Murder Club. When it came out, I went straight down to my local bookshop and used their Wi-Fi to order it online. It's Richard Osman.
Hiya. Hiya.
And a comedian who's originally from the town of Newcastle in Australia. It's just like our Newcastle in that nobody wears a coat in January. It's Sarah Kendall. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, one of Britain's favourite poets, whose new book is called Up in the Attic. I didn't understand it. It was a bit lofty for me. It's Pam Ayres. And an actor whose co-star once punched him in the face during filming. Rest assured, that kind of thing almost never happens here. From Ghosts, it's Kyle Smith-Bino. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Richard is first up tonight.
2 years ago, after losing my keys at a fancy dress party, I had to break into my house while dressed as Darth Vader.
These two.
Ooh, OK. I want to know about the costume. Was it a good one?
It wasn't bad, actually. It was from a shop. It wasn't homemade.
Right.
There's not many things I can do as fancy dress. I can do Frankenstein, and I can do Darth Vader, or I can do two children standing on each other's shoulders wearing a raincoat.
How did you get in?
Do you know the bathroom window on the ground floor?
No, I don't know the house.
Well, there, essentially.
What, you squeezed in, you, through a bathroom window?
You know what, Rob? I used the Force.
I mean, you used a hell of a force. So what, not the little window, you mean the whole big bathroom window?
It's a sash window, yeah. And I've done it before. I went under it with a little piece of metal that's by the bins. It's an old school ruler, which I've always kept there.
A school ruler of Herculean strength, then, I should think.
No, you know the metal ones, like technical drawing.
OK.
By the way, it's no longer there now if anyone does go round to my house.
And what about the party now? Which other characters? Were there any other Star Wars characters at the party?
Yeah, and this is genuinely true. Someone else at the party was a Darth Vader, but in...
Bet you towered over him. He would have felt like a pathetic Vaderette. Was he how enfeebling to be the small Vader at a party?
Was he smaller than you?
Take a wild guess, Lee.
What about the voice? Did you attempt to do it for fun at the party? Could you give us a demonstration?
OK, yeah, of course I could. So I would say, for example, I know what Luke Skywalker got for Christmas. He got a Sabutio.
Was he doubling as a minicab driver?
He got a jigsaw puzzle. And he got a football. And everyone would say, how do you know that? And I would say, I have felt his presence.
What do you think, Pam?
I have a sneaking feeling that it is true, actually. You know, being shut out of your house isn't that unusual, so I think it's true.
I just don't think you've got a ruler by the bins. I mean, a man who puts a ruler by a bin puts a key under a brick first, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
Not necessarily, because the key thing about the ruler by the bins is that it's knack needed. A key is no knack needed.
Yeah, you speak in English?
No. Yes, yeah. People underestimate the protective power of a knack. If you need a knack to get in, then essentially the means of getting in can be available because the burglars won't have the knack.
Yeah, unless they steal it and then it's a knick-knack.
Right, what's it going to be?
We'll say it's a lie.
You can say it's a lie. OK, Richard, Darth Vader through the bathroom window. Truth or lie?
It was, sorry, Pam, a lie.
It's a lie. Richard didn't break into his house while dressed as Darth Vader. And next up is Pam.
Oh, OK. I once did a parachute jump just because I fancied the instructor.
David's team.
When was this?
It was in the 70s.
So how did you meet this instructor that you fancied?
Oh, because a family member was a skydiver. And in the process of watching him skydive, I met the instructor and felt an immediate magnetic attraction.
So this...
I mean, I thought you were going to say I fell for him.
I did, but I'm a poet, you know, so I like to embellish.
Oh, that's true. I just like to go for little puns.
Oh, I fell for him.
I fell for it.
Oh, see, I got... Sorry, Lee, sorry. I'm not used to you see.
Describe him to us, then. What was it about this man that was so attractive?
He wore a lot of straps.
Oh, hello. All right. And what is it about a man in straps that you like?
Well, I don't know. There's something sort of dark about straps. I don't know. You know, he had these straps and the sort of around the groins and everything, and he did it.
Whoa. I wasn't expecting this, Pam. I'll be very honest.
Do you recall his name, Pam?
Yeah, Doug. Doug. This is the Vale of the White Horse accent, of which I'm exceedingly proud.
So how did you take it a step further
Well,
with him?
I volunteered to learn how to parachute jump.
Yeah.
And did you have to have straps as well?
Oh, indeed, I did.
Are you strapped to Doug as well? Because I've done this.
No.
And you're on the front. Well, I was, like a little baby in a papoose.
Oh, no, this was...
No, Lee, it was lovely. I've never felt so safe.
Which way were you facing?
Or facing away.
All right.
So,
listen, this is for wimps. This I did alone.
You weren't strapped to Doug?
No, I was not strapped to Doug.
I would have thought that would have been the whole point.
I know, but I didn't find out until he hit me on the shoulder and said, go.
The old romantic. So what's the time scale of this? There's the day you go with a family member who's a skydiver. What was your plan that day? That you were just going to go up in the aeroplane that your family member was going to jump out of?
I wasn't going to go up in the aeroplane. I was just going to go and watch. And then I noticed the instructor reclining in the hangar, looking steamy.
Did you talk to him much?
Yeah, I did. I said, how do you get into this line of business?
Nice.
Yeah, with the classic head wobble of seduction.
did you have lessons with Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, tell us about those. Was he a West Country person?
No,
Where
he
was he
wasn't. I don't know where it came from.
Well, what was his voice?
Oh, it was received English.
It was one of these. Now, you listen to me, Ayres.
That's right. He said, oh,
Let me just tighten this strap. Hang on, let me get this one. That's better. Let's stop the blood. Now.
He didn't say anything lascivious like that. He was a perfect gentleman with beautiful received English, and he said, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Well, your heart was a flutter at that, wasn't it, eh? All right, so what are we thinking? Richard, what do you think of this?
It sounds reasonable to me.
At first, I didn't believe it, but you were going, look, this is just a thing that happened. Like, you just wanted to get your story out.
So what's it going to be, David?
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in your mind.
No doubt in my mind. I can picture it entirely.
All right, they're saying it's true. So, Pam, was it true or was it a lie?
My story was true.
Yes, it's true. Pam did a parachute jump just because she fancied the instructor. Sarah, you're next.
I once survived being lost in a forest by eating a whole tin of cat food.
Lee's team.
Wow.
Whoa.
When was this?
1996.
How did you open the tin of cat food?
I smashed it on a rock. I smashed it on a nearby rock, and I had to keep smashing it like I was like early man.
And what did you use to eat it?
My fingers.
Oh.
Why did you have cat food?
Well, she'd already eaten the cat.
Let's wind back a bit. Are we in Australia?
Yes.
Which part of Australia are we in?
It was about 7 hours out of Sydney. I was at university and I went to a college where there was this thing where they would do pranks on the freshers, and then a group of older students dumped us in the forest
This is quite traumatic.
It's like the Hunger Games, isn't it?
But with cat food.
They gave you the cat food?
They gave us cat food.
To survive off?
To survive.
How long before you start eating cat food, then? How long have you been in the forest?
But it was a couple of hours.
You're eating cat food after 2 hours?
I was expecting this to be in at least like days even, maybe, like a couple of days.
Day 4. That would be my estimate.
Hour 2, and we give in.
How long were they intending to keep you in this forest?
We had to find a way back. We had to hitchhike back to the city. Well, we tried walking, but Australia's much, much larger than
it is on my map at home.
That's right.
Wow. What do you think, Pam?
I think it's true. Yep, I do.
What about you, Kyle?
No, I don't believe it. No.
Lee?
Yeah, she's got the eyes of a traumatised woman. I'll go with Pam and say it's true.
All right. Sarah, is it true or is it a lie?
That story.
Yes.
It's true.
It's true. Sarah did eat a whole tin of cat food. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Lee. So, Pam, what is Lee to you?
This is Lee. He caught me in his bookshop when I was putting my books on top of Richard Osman's.
Right, so, Pam's bookshop buddy, Kyle, how do you know Lee?
This is Lee. We once pretended to be 50 Cent's support act to get into a club.
Kyle's fellow fraudster. And finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Lee?
This is Lee. I single-handedly held his five-a-side football team to a draw after all 4 of my teammates were sent off.
So there we have it. David.
Right. So where was this bookshop, Pam?
In Blackjack Street, Cirencester.
And what's it called?
Octavia's.
Great name, Blackjack Street.
Blackjack Street is great, isn't it?
Do the numbers only go up to 21?
So describe what you did and how Lee responded.
And as you go in, there's a round table in front of you on which they put all the bestsellers. And I saw, as I walked in, a great stack of Richard's books, and I was consumed by a bit of jealousy and envy. I thought, here's this man who's selling all these thousands of books, and here am I trying to earn a crust as a poet. Yeah. And I confess, a black cloud descended upon me, rigid with fury. I picked up...
That's that scene from Pulp Fiction. I will strike down upon thee!
It's like Samuel L. Jackson.
Rigid with fury and envy and jealousy and all of those foul emotions. I've got a couple of my books and I put them on top of his because I just thought it wasn't fair that one person should be so massively successful when I am scratching a living as a versifier.
Well, that all sounds very plausible.
And Lee saw you do this.
He saw me. He came over to me very politely and he said, "Excuse me, madam, but I have to bring to your attention the fact that you're not permitted to shift books around in the way that you are doing at present." And he said, "I must insist that you replace the books where they were originally exhibited."
Did he realise that they were your books?
What?
Did he realise they were your books?
Not initially. Not until I spoke. And then when I spoke, the realisation dawned across his face and he said, you are that poet of renown.
Yeah. You are that poet of renown. I wish you'd put that book down. Wow. Pam Ayres is applauding my rhyming.
You're surprised because you were lamenting the scansion even as you said it.
I was. So did he make you put them back?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I left Octavia's with my tail between my legs.
You went to the bookshop at number 22, but they'd gone bust.
Are you getting used to him now?
Yeah, I'm getting used to him now.
Who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Kyle, tell us your story again, please.
So we pretended to be 50 Cent's opening act to get into a club.
Okay. What was the club?
It was... I don't remember the name of the club, but it was in the Arcadian in Birmingham.
And that night, 50 Cent, who is... I mean, I'm not great with music, as you know. He's a rap star.
Yeah,
Is that right? Yeah.
He's what happened when Dollar split up, essentially.
So he was playing in Birmingham that night,
Yeah.
and people will be thinking there'll be a lot of his team around, and so it was a plausible thing to say.
So Lee was our manager. We were from New York, and he was telling them, like, listen, I've got these guys. They weren't going to come out tonight because they're going to be tired after the gig, but they've actually decided that they do want to come and shake a leg, and we've heard that this is the best club in Europe.
We've heard that the best club in Europe is in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So did they ask you anything? So did you put on a New York accent?
Well, Lee was doing the chatting and talking, and it was like, listen, I've got these guys who've come from New York.
Look, here we go. I will be the bouncer. you be Lee trying to get into my club.
We let him do his thing, and then every now and then we'd be like, hey, yo, we getting in or what? And just,
sir, please.
I'm just trying to get in with my friends.
Sir, please. Now, appreciate you've had a difficult night. Put yourself in my shoes.
Like, where are you from? Like,
I'm from Birmingham, you cheeky devil. Now, if it's a quiet night, you can come in. Right.
Night.
What?
If it's a quiet night.
Why have you got your granddad with you? What's he doing here? Tell us about your band. I mean, what sort of band? Love a bit of music, mate.
Yeah, we do, like, rap music or whatever.
What part of New York are you from, sir?
Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what, it's breaking the rules. We're going to let you in. All right?
I appreciate that.
I'm with him. Can I come in?
I'm sorry, sir. We have an over-70s night every Sunday.
Can I come in?
You can definitely come in because tonight is bondage night. All right, now, Lee, remind us, it seems a while ago.
So, this is Lee, and I single-handedly held his five-a-side team to a draw after all of my players were sent off apart from me.
What year was this?
This was about a year ago.
And what was it about this match that caused your teammates to be sent off? What sort of people are you playing football with?
They were all different reasons.
Please tell us.
Well, the first one was sent off for dissent.
Who was that first person?
First person was Jeff.
Jeff. What does Jeff do for a living?
Jeff.
How do you know him?
He's a bin man.
He's a bin man?
Yeah.
Is he your bin man?
He's not my bin man, no.
So how do you know him?
He's one of the dads at the local school.
Yeah.
Then someone was sent off a few minutes after Jeff.
Who was that?
Ron.
Ron?
Ron.
Oh, no. Why?
Well, Ron went in with a two-footed tackle.
No. A two-footed tackle?
Yeah, and he has got one leg as well, which is really weird. But he did it twice. So...
How do you know Ron?
Postman.
He's a postman, is he?
No, he is.
Is he your postman?
He's not my postman,
Not your postman?
No.
So how do you know him if he's not your postman?
Well, I just know him from the local school. He's one of the dads.
Ah, OK. And who's the third thug?
Why don't we say the next two were sent off together, shall we?
The next one to be sent off was Rob.
Rob? What does he do for a living?
He's actually a butcher.
A butcher? Yeah. Is he your butcher?
No, he's not my butcher, no, I'm a vegan.
So how do you know him, then?
He's next door to the veg shop.
And so you've naturally got to know the shopkeeper of the shop next door to where you buy all your
vegetables. Yeah, I go and buy my vegetables, and I always look in and I'll always give him a, that's cruel!
So we get to a point where Jeff, Ron and Rob have gone. It's just you and another person. Now, who's the other person that you're relying on?
Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Now, what does Adrian do?
He's actually lost his job.
Oh, no, but what did he do?
He was a butcher, a postman and a bin man.
Must be quite hard for him, then, to be around the other guys, the memories.
Well, yeah, but, you know, they were bras.
Sorry?
Oh, memories, sorry. Yes.
And what was he sent off, then?
Well, he was sent off for time wasting. Yes, because obviously, think about it. You're 8-0 up at half-time, you get a man sent off, and now it's 8-1, and then it's 8-2, and then it's 8-3, 8-4, 8-5, 8-6. We're down to 2 players, there's only a few minutes left. What are you going to do? You're going to time waste.
What was he doing to waste time?
He went for a Kit Kat.
What was the name of the team?
Fish Alive FC.
Fish Alive, FC.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Oh, that's really good.
All right, we need an answer. So, David's team, is Lee Pam's bookshop buddy, Kyle's fellow fraudster, or Lee's football friend?
Well, I don't believe Lee.
Why?
Because of all of the details.
I think it is Lee.
You think it is
I
Lee?
agree.
Yeah.
I think Lee has done a Lee thing of making the story kind of like...
Yeah.
There's stuff
Right.
that didn't happen.
Right.
But I think the guts of Lee's story...
Yeah.
I do. It just feels...
So,
Yeah.
well, for example, the professions of your team.
Yeah.
Were they really a binman, a postman, a butcher, and an unemployed former binman, postman, and butcher?
OK.
Is that true?
No.
No.
No, it's not true, David, because that would be ridiculous.
I don't actually believe it was Lee. That was...
You don't
Don't you?
believe?
Who do
No,
you
of
believe?
course not.
Well, it could... No, but the point is it could be Lee.
David.
Yeah?
Probably not Lee.
Are you giving me a clue?
I'm worried you're having a breakdown. Richard, what about Pam's story?
People do it a lot. People put their books in front of other people's books. I absolutely get it. No way is Pam Ayres being disrespected in any bookshop in this country.
I think you're right.
And I thought that the Brooklyn accent was absolutely terrific.
So did I.
Yeah.
Let me just say now, I might have given the impression that I was ruling out Lee. And while on many levels...
What sort of mind games are you playing? You say you want to help me, and then you do this.
I still think it's Lee.
Honestly,
You think it's
I
Lee?
still think it's Lee.
I agree with Sarah.
OK, David, you're the captain of that team. You're the leader of that team. What are you going to say?
Kyle, every day of the week.
Yes, I think it's probably Kyle.
OK. Lee, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Lee, and I helped Kyle get into a club.
Yes, Lee is Kyle's fellow fraudster. Thank you very much, Lee. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's David.
Possession.
Right, now, there's a box under the desk, David. First of all, pop the item onto the desk. Once you've done that, would you please read the card?
OK. This is my penguin. When I used him to play a prank, it got out of hand.
Wow. So what's the story, David? What happened?
Well, this is a penguin that must have come out of a cracker. And I put him in the garden, sort of hiding him, and took a picture in order to pretend that I had spotted a wren.
To pretend to who?
To my wife. That was my aim.
And what did she say?
She took it at face value.
How old is your wife?
Why were you pretending that you'd seen a bird in the garden?
It was a rainy weekend day, and it was the day where people are invited to count garden birds.
A big garden bird watch.
Is that what it's called?
Yes,
that sounds
indeed.
like a very good name for it.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of birds, aren't you, Pam? Does that look anything like a wren?
It does not remotely resemble a wren, because a wren is a little brown bird, quite a boring little bird with a sticky-up tail, whereas that is a plastic penguin with a white bib and a key sticking out of its back.
It was a poor photograph. It was a
Was
grainy...
it deliberately poor?
Yes. I didn't really expect to be believed. I don't think...
Oh, good, because we don't believe you.
I don't think my wife looked very carefully at the picture.
Did she just glance quickly?
Yeah.
And then what was her reaction?
Her reaction was that she sent it to the street WhatsApp group.
Are you quite a prankster around the house?
Not usually, but I have occasionally attempted to amuse.
Well, never in my presence. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm going to say true.
You say true?
Yeah.
And what about you, Pam?
Yeah, I think it's the sort of thing somebody would do for a laugh.
And you think that Victoria Corrin-Mitchell, one of the most erudite, sharp brains around...
Would marry him?
Would marry him.
But a lot of people aren't interested in birds and cannot distinguish one from the other.
All right, your team seem to be saying true.
Well, if my team think it's true, then who am I to disagree with them?
OK, they say it's true. David, was that true, or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, true.
True. David really did prank his wife with the plastic penguin. Next, it's Kyle.
A girl once dumped me after she heard me talking in my sleep about how much I fancied her best friend.
David's team.
Whoa. Right.
You were talking about the best friend.
Yes.
What exactly did you say that was a problem?
I said her name a lot.
Which is not in itself a bad thing.
No.
What's the name?
Rosemary, should I say that?
I think you just did.
And your then girlfriend was called...
Anna.
Anna, so
Yeah.
no similarity at all.
No.
What did your girlfriend say you said?
She said that I'd said, Rosemary, this is right.
Oh, wow.
You could have been doing a quiz together. Rosemary, I'm telling you, this is right. The longest river is the Nile. The Amazon is the river with the most water in it.
So when you woke up in the morning,
Yeah.
what was the first indication that perhaps you were in trouble?
There was a lot of slamming cupboards, and I could tell that she had the hump. And then I was like, what's going on? And she said, well, you're talking in your sleep about Rosemary again. And obviously I can't apologise because I didn't know I was doing
Because you're a man.
So I was just like, oh, well, it must have been because we hung out yesterday.
And is there an attraction for Rosemary from you?
No.
Sorry?
I think that noise is something politicians need to learn.
Let me put it like this. Are you going to resign? So what are you thinking?
I believe him.
You believe him?
I think I do.
I think. How old is Rosemary?
Same age as me at the time.
And now? Rosemary, I don't know, is a name, is a particularly... Yeah.
What do you call Rosemary?
Rosie.
Well, then I would have thought he would say Rosie.
I was dreaming. I was asleep.
People are very formal in their dreams, aren't they?
I think that trips it up. Oh.
This is difficult.
That's...
I'm going to go lie. I'm going to go lie.
Right. They're saying it's a lie. Kyle, truth or lie?
Oh, no.
It is a lie.
It's a lie. Kyle didn't talk in his sleep. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that it's a draw. Lee has 3 and David has 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Whilst test driving a car as a potential present for myself, I crashed it.
Lee's team.
OK, what was the car?
Like a Tesla.
Like a Tesla?
Like it.
Was it a Tesla?
Yes.
Oh, they are like Teslas, aren't they?
What did you crash into?
What would you call it? A gantry? It wasn't like a full crash.
It was a prang.
A prang is exactly
Just a
it.
prang.
Oh, OK.
The crash happened in the shopping centre, in the car park. And I'd already completed the test drive, and I quite liked it. And the guy that was with me for the test drive got out of the car. I didn't realise he'd left the back door, the gull wing door, open. Oh. And so I drove and took the door off the car.
How much did you have to pay to, like, redo it?
To redoor it. Redoor it. We're all happy with the term redoor, are we?
Can I just remind you, Jimmy, he's 15. You're going to look really bad if you slam him.
Christmas.
I'll wear it.
I'm only little.
It's only little.
What was the question?
How much did you have to pay?
Well, so I took the door off the car. The guy that had been doing the test drive with me, obviously his jaw was on the floor. He was, like, a bit
That
shocked.
had come off as well, had it? I think hit it on a gantry.
So I wound down my window and leaned out and went, I'll take it.
What, in the condition it was in?
No, I'll have a new one, obviously. I'm not an idiot. But I thought I had a moral obligation to buy it. I'd made a mess.
Where was this in the world?
Westfield.
What do you think?
I just don't think Jimmy would ever pay for a car. And also, the idea that Jimmy bought it out of guilt. I'm not sure Jimmy has that emotion.
So, what are we going to say?
What do we think?
I think it's a lie.
Yeah, a lie.
I'll go with my team.
They're going to say it's a lie. Jimmy, was it a lie or was it actually true?
Oh, well, I can tell you it was...
I once accidentally made my nan eat something she shouldn't have.
Ooh. Made your nan eat something. What was that thing?
It was a toenail.
Ouch!
True, let's just move on.
I need to ask a question. Is your nan still alive?
She is.
Yeah.
Or
You sounded rather regretful there, Lenny. Are you keen to get rid of the old bat?
He's just making... It is June we're recording this, and this is going out at Christmas. He's just hedging his bets.
Yeah. Can we just do different takes? Just say one no, she isn't, and then one she is.
Okay.
Just we have both options.
Is your nan still with us?
No.
I don't think we should do the version whilst Rusty's laughing. Is she not alive? No. Boom! Boom!
And where are we?
We are in my... I'm weird now. We're in my bedroom.
You're at home in your bedroom.
Yeah.
And what happens?
So I
thought it was very funny the way you said, "Where are we?" He said, "In my bedroom," and you changed it to, "So you're
Yes,
in your bedroom."
I did.
I'm not there anymore. Carry on, man.
That's absolutely right.
What happened, wasn't it? I'm not going to say the wee thing again. Why are we in your bedroom? I'm confused, man. In your bedroom again.
Get out, Rob. Get out.
Just to be clear, I'm not in Lenny's bedroom, and I never have been. Have I,
For
Lenny?
legal reasons, no.
So in your bedroom with your nan. What happened next?
Just had an operation in March on my back and sitting on my bed, and I realised my nails look a bit long on my toes. So I cut them. Basically, I had a Reese's Pieces packet. So I'd put the nail in the packet. My nan's come to visit me after my operation. Then she said, "Oh, I like Reese's." She picks it up. And she's got half a nail hanging out.
Merry Christmas, kids.
What do you think, Jimmy?
Well, firstly, I think it's true, and I think also it serves her right. Yeah. You're meant to bring the person who's recuperating some treats.
That is rude, actually, isn't it? Thank you, Nan.
That's a point.
Yeah. Or Lenny, maybe do one where you go, "Thank you, Nan."
Or maybe just for safety, do another one where we go, "Thank you, Nan," just because we don't know. We don't know.
Miss you.
Laura, what are you thinking?
You couldn't have reached your toenails if you'd had an operation on your back.
I've got little legs.
Okay.
Hang on, you've also got little arms.
That's where Rob comes in.
All right, it's time to make a choice here, David.
Okay. I'm trying to read your mind, as you rightly tell, so try and keep still. OK, I think it's true.
They think it's true, Lenny. Was it true or was it a lie?
You can read minds well, it's true.
welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with naked truths and well-dressed lies. On Mack's team tonight, a TV presenter and host of Crufts. Yes, she's the face of competitive dogging. It's Claire Balding. And an actor who once starred alongside David Hasselhoff. I know what you're thinking. Pamela Anderson's let herself go. From People Just Do Nothing, it's Asim Chowdhury. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a Radio 1 DJ who used to host the afternoon drive time slot, or as his young listeners would call it, the breakfast show. It's Greg James. And a columnist, presenter and professional poker player who took the biggest gamble of her life when she married David Mitchell. It's Victoria Coren Mitchell. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Greg, you're first up tonight.
OK. To help me relax, there's nothing I like more than spending up to 4 hours...
Where's this going?
To help me relax, there's nothing I like more than spending up to 4 hours in what I like to call one of my special baths.
Oh, God. I rest my case.
Please, team.
OK. What is the special bath?
The special bath is when the lights are down low.
Yeah.
A candle is lit.
Yeah.
There's bubbles or salts, either. I have been known sometimes to watch Will I Lie to You in the bath.
In the watch us in the bath?
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Can you see us in the bath?
No, he doesn't watch us in the bath.
Yeah.
He watches us in the bath.
I didn't know anyone knew we bathed together.
So, I mean, it's slightly annoying that I'm not watching this one in the bath now, because I'm sort of used to sitting with you all in the tub.
But you might in future watch this in the bath.
At some point.
So at the moment we're being watched by you.
It's like a particularly dull instalment of Back to the Future.
You say that, Rob, but for me, this is the most erotic conversation I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, but you are married to David. So the special bath involves candles, low light, iPad, anything else?
I'll just sit there and I sort of sometimes have a glass of wine. You can float it in the water if you have I've perfected that.
Are we still talking about the wine?
Yes. Yes.
How do you float a glass of wine in the bath?
Well, you just balance it.
What are you resting it on?
It's simple physics. If you have the right amount of wine in it, it sits upright.
The stem must work as a sort of keel.
It does. It works. Yeah. You've done this before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, and then also sometimes I enjoy having cheese in there with me as well. Cheese?
What's that floating on?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked, because sometimes I have been known to fashion what I call a foil barge. Where the cheese sort of floats around, or sort of orbits me as I'm sat there with some crackers, maybe on the soap stand.
You're a very tall man.
Yes.
So do you have a very, very long bath?
No, I just sort of sit.
Yeah, 4 hours.
What are you thinking?
4 hours is extreme, but I've been known to spend 2 hours.
I don't know.
I think 4 hours is too long.
Yeah, I think, yeah,
Too
4
long.
hours is too long. I'd say lie.
It's a lie.
So it's a lie. OK, so Greg, truth or lie?
That is a truth.
Acid, you're up next.
Okay. To make sure I went down as an all-time school legend, I deliberately scored a spectacular own goal in our end of term cup final.
David's team.
Okay. You just wanted to make a name for yourself?
Yeah, I wanted to, be memorable,
Okay.
No one really remembers the kind of average guy, but they remember that kind of, the wacky guy scored an own goal.
The idiot.
And, the idiot, yeah. Yeah.
What was the reaction to you? What was that? What was
Well, first, it's like, you know, my team were like, what are you doing? Like, this is ridiculous. But, you know, afterwards, they were like, that was legendary, mate, you know?
How long after? Sort of
like
5 years after?
Around 5, 10 years later. But the thing is, though, the reason why it was so spectacular is it wasn't just a normal own goal. I didn't just, you know, it was a kind of a scissor kick. Now, you're looking at me and going, this isn't the physique of a football player.
That's absolutely right.
If you see me on, like, Soccer AM or some other shows, you'll see that I've got techers, mate. You know what they say? You know, you either, was it die a hero or live long enough to become a villain? So I was like...
Who says that?
Is that... I think I got the quote wrong. Is that the quote?
Not quite. You know what I mean.
Let me ask you a question. What were you known for at school before that incident?
I was...
misquoting people.
I was complete, like, school clown. I actually got an award for bunking in school. I was never there. They gave me the early bird award. I used to turn up in the morning, sign in, and then go out. I did stuff like that. I was
The
zany.
teachers gave you a prize?
Yeah, at the end of, like, year 11.
Had they fully understood their role?
Looking back, I don't think they did, because I was really proud of that award.
So, well, it's, in a sense, the school is at fault if this is true, because they've established an educational environment where doing what is ostensibly the opposite of the aim of any exercise is to be rewarded.
Yeah.
So you said, no, I'm not going to do the obvious thing and score in the opponent's goal. And how many serial killers went to your school?
I quite enjoyed the vision there of Parents' Night. First Parents' Night for you two, I think that school is going to be trembling.
Yeah.
Well, you say that. If you look at that lineup there, doesn't it look as if they're just dropping their Greg off at university? Victoria. He's not your biological son. You are David's far more beautiful, younger second wife. And you don't get on with Greg, that's coming across. What are you going to say?
Oh, Greg, you must know more about football than we do.
I think it's true. I think he's a big enough clown to have done that.
What do you think?
I think if Greg thinks it's true, let's say true.
I think it's true.
She's trying to bond with her stepson.
Hassan, was it true or were you telling a lie?
It was... a lie.
Claire, you're next.
I have a possession.
All right, now then, let's please bring on the possession.
Oh, yes.
This is Dexter, and when I judged a Dogs Who Look Like Celebrities competition, he was the winner. Hello, Dexter.
OK.
It's so very nice to see you. Again. Yes.
Go on, what's the celebrity?
Dennis Healy. So you need to have a proper look at Dexter's face, and specifically his eyebrows. There we go, Dexter.
Can I
have a
come
little
and
look.
see?
Yeah, come and see Dexter.
Someone might have to tell Greg who Dennis Healy is.
That was my next question.
Dennis Healy was the Chancellor of the Exchequer under a Labour government in the 1970s.
And he was known for big eyebrows.
He had huge eyebrows, that's the big thing.
You ought to get...
I've
needs to walk round on all
never
fours.
seen a dog that looked more like Dennis Healy, I'm sorry.
Let's have a look.
Uncanny.
Hey, Dexter? Oh, yes. What a silly Billy.
Name quickly, three other breeds of dog and the celebrities they resembled.
You will do it in your own time, thank you very much.
A blonde Afghan hound that looked like Tess Daly. There was a Staffordshire Bull Terrier that looked like Vladimir Putin. A Portuguese water dog that looked like Cher. And obviously Dexter.
So were you the sole judge?
I was. This is a big dog event that I go to called Dog Fest.
What is the event?
Dog Fest. Have you not been?
Fest.
Yeah, and people bring their dogs, and there are lots of activities. They've even got a diving pool for dogs. And my job is to judge the dog who looks like a celebrity competition.
Is Dennis a good swimmer?
Dexter.
Yeah, but, you know, Dennis.
It may be that Dexter is unaware that he's impersonating Dennis.
I
He may not have immersed himself in the role to the extent that he's been going, Dennis is swimming now. He's worried about interest rates. So the dog looks uncannily like Dennis Healy.
The dog is astonishingly like Dennis Healy.
When you're told that dog looks like Dennis Healy, I agree, looks like Dennis Healy. Would you have walked down the street and said to David, did you see that dog? Oh, he was a spit of Dennis Healy.
or even, I think that was Dennis Healy.
This is where I'm up to. That dog, 1, is definitely called Dexter. 2, definitely looks more like Dennis Healy than the waxwork that wouldn't be in Madame Tussauds because who'd go to see it? The question is whether Claire knows him.
Yeah. Well, strictly speaking, this is supposed to be a possession.
Yes.
But I assume, the round discipline's gone. Because I don't think Claire is even asserting that she owns Dexter.
So in a way, it's not her possession, is it?
No, exactly. So for me, the programme's rather spoiled.
What do you think? Well, I do trust Claire Balding. I think it's actually true.
Well, I don't trust Claire Balding. I'm going to stick my neck out. I think, well done whoever found that Healy-like dog.
Well, remember, Healy was, if it's not true, Healy was of Claire's invention just now after just looking at the dog. There's no Dennis Healy mentioned on the card, is there?
Was Healy on the card?
You're good at this.
No.
It must be true. It must be true.
So you think true?
Oh, I'm really confused now.
Do you both think true?
We do, but I think we're confused.
True.
And I feel like we're angering you, so...
No.
I've upset Dad again!
I've been very, very angry for very many years.
Don't look at your wife when you say that's it.
Yeah. Let's say true.
You think true?
True.
True?
True?
We're going to say true.
All right, they're saying true. Claire, was it... Don't scratch, Dexter. Was it true?
No, he's going to have a lick now.
Oh.
He's been watching Lee.
Oh. Right, Claire, were you telling the truth, or was it a lie?
It was true.
Yeah. It's true. Claire did award Dexter first prize in a celebrity look-alike contest, and we have a picture. Look at this. Dennis is on the left. Thank you very much, Dexter.
Well done. Thank you so much. Well done.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. And it's up to Lee's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Stuart. So, Victoria, what is Stuart to you?
This is Stuart. He once laughed so much at something I said on Only Connect, he passed out.
Right, so Victoria's fainting fan. Greg, how do you know Stuart?
This is Stuart, and when I opened his butcher's shop, he paid me in sausages.
Greg's butcher buddy. And finally, David, what is your relationship with Stuart?
This is Stuart. He's the lollipop man. He's the lollipop man whose lollipop I held when he was suddenly called away on non-lollipop-related business.
So, there we have it. Lee's team, where do you want to begin?
Right. I've seen Only Connect. First question, what was the team called?
No, he wasn't on the show.
Oh, he's in the audience?
A viewer at home.
Oh, he's a viewer at home?
Well, you'll know, Lee, because you've seen the show. One of my hilarious jokes. He actually passed out at home from laughing.
Right. Do you want to have a little bit of time, or do you want to tell us that hilarious joke? But before you do, I must warn you, watching at home, you might want to turn the volume down. What Victoria is about to say could kill you.
It wasn't really a joke, it was a story. So one of the clues, a picture clue, and it was Schnorbits.
Bernie Winter's dog?
Yeah, the dog, exactly.
Very well done. Obviously, you'd have to identify all 4 to get the points, but... And I told a story as background to the question about the time that Schnorbits fell into Terry Scott's swimming pool and had to be rescued by Barbara Windsor. Control yourself, Stuart.
That story resulted in somebody laughing so much, well, my God, it's the way you tell them.
I think what really got Stuart might have been my subsequent quip. That's a party I'd like to have been at.
No, even with that, I'm... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice, witty comment. I could crack a smile at home. I might even, if I was watching it, I'd go...
It's not necessarily a joke. I think it was just... It's a funny story.
Is it not true that the average Only Connect audience member may be, you know, a little bit elderly and people are just regularly passing out anyway?
It's a practical question. If this happened in his house, how do you know about it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
His family wrote to me and said that he was hospitalised laughing at something I'd said.
They weren't after money, were they?
No, they said, you know, they thought I'd like to know about it because maybe I would send him a get well soon card, which I did.
All right. Who would you like to quiz next?
OK, so, Greg, what's the name of the butchers?
Sampson's.
Sampson's?
Sampson's...
Yeah. He's risking it a bit, having his hair cut like that, isn't he?
It's Stuart Sampson, so it's his butchers.
Sampson's Butchers.
Because I grew up in Bromley. It was our local family butcher. And then...
He used to butcher families? But only if they live locally?
Yeah.
I'm the local family butcher. Do you live local and have you got a family?
Yeah, he's the family butcher, and then when I left... and then I got onto Radio 1. Mum and Dad still know Stuart, so he said, would Greg want to come down, maybe bring Radio 1 down, bit of press coverage.
OK.
So,
do you like sausages?
Love sausages.
Oh, great.
Who
so this is like the perfect way of paying you, because you don't have to pay tax on it, you don't have to declare it. Did you declare
I don't need to get into that. Why are you...
But this is
we're all getting paid in sausages, so...
How far ahead of this gig did you know that was... Presumably, you were just doing it as a favour to an old family friend.
Well, we did it as a wacky bit on the radio.
Oh, it was included on the radio show?
So we went to his shop and we were broadcasting live from the butcher's.
OK.
And so we sort of cut the ribbon, but it was a string of sausages.
Right.
So that was the...
Oh, and what, did you do a speech?
Well, I said, here we go, welcome to...
Welcome. Did you write that yourself?
Yeah. It got better.
Oh, right. There's only one way to go, though, to be fair.
Now, what about David?
David.
Lollipop man, standing.
You held his lollipop stick so he could go and do non-lollipop duties?
Yes.
So, first of all, what were the non-lollipop duties?
He had to hurry home because a sofa was being delivered.
Presumably, then, he didn't actually return, so it wasn't
He didn't return.
So it wasn't a short stand-in, you were the lollipop man.
I was for, I mean, I would say between 9 and 11 minutes.
Wow. Let's just say, like normal people, for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Did he give you the uniform?
He gave me his hat and this sort of flory jacket thing.
Tabard thing.
Yeah, and the all-important rod of power.
How many children do you think you helped cross the road?
Say maybe 30.
OK, so between 29 and 31. And did you... Did you have any banter with the kids?
No.
Did you just do your usual of, hurry up?
No, I think I probably, I went, oh, right, yes, this way.
This way?
This way.
I think they know the way.
Can I ask a question about emotion?
He won't know the answer.
How did you feel when you were the lollipop man?
Holding the rod of power.
I felt a bit stressed, but it went fine. Only a couple of minor injuries.
Tell us about how it began. Were you there dropping off your own child at school, or did you just happen to be on one of your long runs in the morning? I mean, what were you doing?
I was dropping off...
I think what Rob's asking is, what were you doing within 200 yards of a playground? Given the, you know... given the court
most people are allowed.
Right.
Wait, hold on a minute. Did David tell you about this story about the lollipop guy?
OK, well, first of all, this isn't true, because Stuart is a person that laughed at one of my jokes.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm completely... Yeah,
This is new territory on the show now.
Yes, I'm in a slightly odd place philosophically. Let me say, I'll use the conditional tense. Were this to be true, which it isn't, David certainly would have come home a bit flustered and told me what occurred.
David, you've obviously heard Victoria telling you about Stuart fainting. You've heard about that? And you...
Well, no, because it's not true.
All right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Stuart Victoria's fainting fan, Greg's butcher buddy, or David's lollipop lender?
I think it's Victoria.
Why?
I just know, I just had an... Because first I thought,
yeah, but she told us the joke.
No, I know,
I'd like to say, all right, it was quite amusing, but it wasn't even that.
But the punchline was, oh, I would have loved to have been at that party. That was the punchline. Was that the punchline, or...?
You haven't seen my show, have you?
No.
I don't watch it, it's too risky.
Yeah.
Victoria, how did you feel when you heard the news?
About the injury?
No, about your husband being a lollipop man.
I would say it was a mixture of concerned and delighted.
Right.
To have told a story that was so funny someone was hospitalised... Maybe you'll find out one day.
All right, who is telling the truth?
I think it's Victoria, personally.
I'm just going to put it out there. It's Greg, and I know you two don't agree with me.
You think Victoria, you think Greg?
Go on, Captain, you decide.
Yeah, you go.
It's me or him. You decide.
It is literally 50-50.
Can I just say it might be me as well?
We are going to go with Victoria.
Stuart, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Stuart, and laughed that hard at Victoria's very funny story.
Yes, Stuart is Victoria's fainting fan. Thank you very much, Stuart. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's David.
Victoria doesn't know this. But on those very rare occasions that she does something I find irritating, I get my own back by sneaking upstairs and moving her bookmarks.
Team.
When you say Victoria doesn't know this, surely when she goes to the book to read the book and she goes where the bookmark is, there must be lots of instances where she's thinking, am I losing my mind? I'm not following this book. Or
yes, that's exactly what she thinks.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Victoria, when you're reading a book, do you ever sometimes have that feeling of being lost? Do you ever have
I have sometimes opened a book and thought I didn't think that's where I was.
How many books are you reading at the same time?
I mean, 7 or 8.
David, how many books does Victoria read at the same time?
Oh, I'd put it between 6 and 9.
And do they tend to be fiction, non-fiction?
Yes, those are the main two.
And what are the things you said, sometimes rare occasions, Victoria does something that...
I don't want to go into that.
I mean, far away.
No, I don't want to go into that.
What sort of things are we talking about?
No, just behavioural things. Just the simplest things to do with things she said or done. That's
Maybe when I ask you what the weather's going to be like, and I go, what do you think it's going to be? And you go, I don't think anything. I've looked at the weather forecast, and what it says is this.
Little things like, yes. Essentially, she holds me responsible for the weather forecast, as if I've made it.
No, she doesn't. She says, what do you think the weather's going to do? Perfectly reasonable.
It's not perfectly reasonable.
What?
She's got access to the weather forecast on her own phone. It's just, these are meteorologists. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. I'm just reading it out.
They are physically sitting further apart. Have you noticed?
Is there anything, Victoria, that you might do to David if he'd annoyed you? What would your retaliation be, if indeed he is moving?
Well, he might find out.
Incidentally, I've been feeling weaker and weaker over the...
OK, what are you going to say?
I believe in their relationship. I must be just the most naive person here because I want to...
I'm invested in it.
I am. I'm emotionally invested in their relationship, and I do think David's a nice guy, and I don't think he would do that because that really would upset him.
So what we're saying is, if it's true, it's a really unpleasant thing and a really bad indictment on their marriage.
Yes.
Well, this has taken a nasty turn, hasn't it?
What's it going to be? I don't want it to be true, but...
Oh, I do.
You think it's...
I want his life to fall apart. This would be such fun.
I think it's true. I don't want it to be true. I'm trying to, see the real person. I think he's a nice guy.
No, the David I know, I don't think this is unpleasant enough.
Well, you know him way more
Yeah, but
than
also,
we know.
David doesn't like you. He will not. So, it's a different relationship.
That's true, yeah. But he doesn't hate me, right?
No! Even though, Lee, you on television have said you want my marriage to fall apart, I still find you an adequate colleague.
Can I ask you a question, David?
Yeah.
Are you still writing for Clinton cards?
It's time to decide. What are you going to say?
I'm going to say true. I don't want it to be true.
It can't.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a lie.
It's got to be a lie because it's an awful, awful thing to do.
It is.
You're saying it's a lie.
I really
Because
hope it's a
nobody
lie.
would do that.
If this isn't true, it's awful.
It really is. They're saying it's a lie. David, is it true or is it a lie?
It is a lie.
That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that Lee's team have won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Oh, me. I always throw the first and last biscuit in a packet away without eating them.
Why?
Because the one at the top, it started when the one at the top is crumbly, so I used to throw that. Often it's got crushed, and then can't explain why the bottom one.
Do you mean you throw the bottom one away before you start eating them, or just when you get to the bottom one you throw it away?
All right, here's the packet of biscuits, OK? Take the top off with the little bit of stringy kind of wrapping.
Which actually reveals sort of 2 or 3
2 or 3 come away in it in a quite a satisfying motion. The third one is normally relatively unscathed by its experiences during transit.
Which are we talking about?
I take those, let me talk. I take them out. Suddenly I'm on Bill Turnbull's side. I take them out. The top biscuit is often damaged. I discard it. I then take...
Discard it? What, throw it away?
Throw it away in the bin. In the bin.
Waste it?
Or leave it all for the dog. I'll put it on the floor in the kitchen. Then, at the bottom, because I'm taking them out to put them in the biscuit
Have you got a dog?
jar. Yes, I have.
Ben, he's not going to say no now. He's quite good at this.
I've got a black lab.
Oh, very good.
Have you?
Where you do black experiments.
And then take the biscuits, I'm getting them out to put them into the clear Perspex Kellner jar, whatever it's called.
If you're worried about biscuits getting crushed and misshapen and crumbly, why do you put them in a biscuit jar?
Well, that's the safest place.
No, it's not. A packet is like a car park for biscuits. It's all perfectly, isn't it? If you put them in a jar, you're going to get exactly the kind of problem you're trying to avoid.
You think I'm putting them in the jar like this. I give my wife the jar at one end of the room. I then stand at the other end and go, "You ready?" That's not how I put them in here.
You take them out one by one and carefully place them in the bottom of the jar like a maniac.
No, David, I take them out and I slide them into the jar and they rest happily.
What biscuits are they?
Chocolate hobnobs, or ideally, the ones I don't have to do it with, because I only do it with the ones you take out, is the chocolate Leibniz, because they come in a box. They're usually unscathed.
You've just said that you give chocolate hobnobs to your dog. Chocolate is poisonous to dogs.
Have you not met his dog?
Well, now you mention he wasn't a black lab when we got him. He was a golden retriever.
So just to absolutely establish, you're taking out the biscuit, you're discarding it because it's crumbled. If it's not crumbled, you'll tend to throw it away, but not always. Then you'll slide them out like some sort of magician on your hand like that. You'll get the jar, you'll insert them in, unless it's a Leibovitz, whatever the bloody hell they are. They go in, it comes off. There's one left, it's not damaged. Give it to the dog that used to be brown and is now black. That is what you're telling us is what's happening in your house. You're mental. Of course it's true. You think that's a lie?
I think it's a lie.
You're going to say lie?
Yeah. Go on then. I'll go with my team, say that's a lie.
Yeah? Lie. David?
Oh, yes, I think I can believe it.
Yes, I don't like the broken biscuits on the end.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
So we'll say true.
You're saying true, right. Yeah. You say true, you say lie. Well, it's actually a lie.
On a dark winter's night, I once broke into the garden of the local witch's house and was shocked by what I found there.
David, Steve.
OK, at what point...
There's a lot of questions, isn't there?
At what point in your life did this happen?
I'm going to guess somewhere between when I was 11 and 13.
12?
I'm going to say 12.
And you say the local witch's house. What do you mean by that?
I mean, this is a very distant memory now.
OK.
It was the house, not very far from me, where all the kids said that the witch lived.
And who did live there?
I don't know their name.
Right.
I'll call them Mary Candles. It had hedges at the front, you know, it's like uncut hedges, a front gate covered with hedging, and it said on the front gate, it said simply the words, "No thanks."
No, really?
So that's quite creepy, isn't it?
Can I ask a question? You started that with saying you were shocked by what you saw there.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, shocked by what I found there.
So what did you find there?
I'm not comfortable with telling you that just yet. Sorry, I'm not.
This is going so far, it's got to be a lie, isn't it?
Let me just say, it does not have to be a lie. Whatever he says, however absurd, it could still be true. However plausible, it could still be a lie. It's just, essentially, what we are doing for this section is entirely futile. We will talk for a bit, then we will guess, then it will be over.
So how did you come to go into this house? Who were you with?
I was with, what's he called? I was with Ken Numbers. I changed it, yeah. Ronnie Calculator's son. The vibe is, it's very unkempt, it's the gardening, because as we all know, Lee, yeah, witches hate gardening, wizards hate plumbing. Right. So we knew it was a female residence.
Right. So you've never seen Mary Candles, but you're only speculating it must be a witch rather than a wizard because it was an unkempt garden with no sign of deficient plumbing.
Exactly. And, you know, we wanted to be the first people who said, no, we penetrated, you know, its boundaries.
Yeah.
We went into the front lawn, down a gate to the side, past the bins, past the back door, yeah? And then to the window where there was a light on, a big picture window, looked inside, and that's when we saw this extraordinary sight. Well, extraordinary to us as 12-year-olds.
What was it? You've got to say.
It was a tiny, tiny horse. And I'm not saying it was watching television, that was all that was in the room, was a tiny horse and a television on. I did get in the house.
You got in the house?
Yes, Mrs. Candles came out.
Right.
Yes, and she said to me, "You're one of the Mortimer boys, aren't you?"
Were you?
Yeah. So Ken said. And she said, "Would you like to come in and see the horse?" And she took us in, and it stank of paraffin. It was hot.
That's horse?
Hot. No, that was the house.
I thought about the horse stunk of paraffin.
The horse did stink, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
Of?
Meat, hot meat. As we were looking at the horse, I always remember this, she came in and she had a toilet seat in her hand. And she said, "If I give you some money, do you think you could get rid of this for me?"
What did you do with it?
Just threw it on our way home, just threw it somewhere else, I imagine.
Did she say what the horse's name was?
Max.
Yes. Yeah. You'd have thought minimum.
All right, well, now, Suggs, what are you thinking about this?
I mean, you know, it's so preposterous, but David's flung me by saying this is the way he carries on anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same.
I mean, but no, I'm saying lie, of course.
You say it's a lie.
It was when you said the horse smelt like hot meat.
Well, do you remember the detail of the paraffin heaters?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We're talking 40, maybe 50 degrees there with those old...
40 or 50 degrees centigrade. So we're talking like the temperature of the desert in Saudi Arabia.
Did you ever see Mary Candles again?
No, never.
Never saw her again?
Never saw her again.
She probably melted in that heat.
All right, what are you going to say then, David?
Do we think lie?
I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie.
I think it is a lie.
All right, they're saying it's a lie. Now, we should bear in mind that when it comes to Bob, David has a very poor track record. Let's see if he can be better tonight. Bob, truth or lie?
I was telling the truth.
It's true. Bob really did break into a creepy garden.